Believe it or not, I recently had my very first experience with a real drone, the Phantom 3 Standard. And what makes this device so compelling is that it can be had for less than $350 as a refurb unit, and it comes with everything that you need to get started. It makes the Phantom 3 Standard a great option for newbies like me. So in this video, we're going to talk about my hands-on first drone experience. So here is the Phantom 3 refurb unit. As you can see, it comes in the retail box, which is nice. You get an information packet, which contains things like your stickers for identification. So you get lots of different colors to choose from here. You also get a DJI Care information card, which is right here. This is sort of like Apple Care for Apple devices. It protects against accidental damage and things like that. Now there's no before you fly. You get this little information card about flying safely. And then you get your documentation about the Phantom 3 itself. So you get a quick start guide, battery information, etc. Now here is the drone itself inside, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let's talk about the controller real quick. The left stick is used to control altitude and rotation, and the right stick is used for lateral movement. And there's also a dedicated gimbal dial for controlling the camera's tilt. It's not overly difficult to control the aircraft using the controller, but it definitely takes some practice. There are also other included accessories like a charger for the battery. By the way, the battery only lasts about 20 minutes in flight, which is a bummer because it only comes with one battery. So it's going to really require you to buy multiple batteries to really get that practice time that you need in. There's also, of course, props included. You get 2 sets. So if you mess up the first set, you can always install the second set. And as you might expect, installing the props is extremely easy and straightforward. In fact, DJI provides you with instructions right there where they're installed. And you get other directions, for instance, how to turn the unit on. Super simple, super easy. There's also a gimbal guard for the 3-axis gimbal that you'll need to remove obviously before flight. And there's also a lens cap that goes on the 2.7K camera. Not as good as the 4K cameras on some of the more expensive aircraft, but still quite good. Okay, so here's one of my first flights with the DJI Phantom 3 Standard. I have it powered on there. I'm gonna use the controller, and the controller actually has a mount for your smartphone that can be used to view the image coming from the drone via the DJI Go app. And one of the things that kind of had me nervous was how loud the drone was. It's not very inconspicuous at all. People are gonna know you're flying this thing around. So that, in the city, that kind of makes me a little apprehensive, but I got used to it. But once I was in the air, all those thoughts kind of went by the wayside, and I was just extremely excited to be able to fly this thing. It's actually fairly easy to fly. Now, granted, you will need a lot of practice to get some of the advanced precision maneuvers down, especially using both of those sticks simultaneously. However, just the basic flying concepts is extremely easy, and then you're able to pull off images like this. And that, folks, is downright amazing. And I can definitely say that for less than $350 as a refurb unit, the Phantom 3 Standard makes a great starter drone.